Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. Well, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers making a 24-point ball game.
Ravens, nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Now Henry, and it's out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down, here's Lamar. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got Andrews. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is Cam Skattebo. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Giants had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown.
Midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage. Love on 3rd and short.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Ravens trotting out their offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Lamar now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Austin's there to haul it in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Steelers in the dime for this third down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Baltimore.
Lamar out of the pistol. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Breaks free in the center of the field. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another.
From the gun, Jackson.
First down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Throw here, third down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them.
Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Mike Tomlin sending the Steelers out there for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Love now, off the play action. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Steelers.
Send him left out of the slot.
First down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
47-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Love from the gun.
And 9.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now third down.
Throwing his Love on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Andrews snags another one. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And they got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Catch made by Austin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a gain of 5.
Now Jackson on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Jackson's gonna throw again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Lamar throwing again. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First down and goal to go.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying to run with Henry. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Brings up third and goal.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth or on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Steelers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. Tackle made right around the 26. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lamar off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
To the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Lamar now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
On the play.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Another Baltimore 1st down.
They're running the option, short side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Dose of the hurry-up here.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Back at the
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, Jackson. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up third down.
Jackson now, third and long. And they get to him again. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's Henry on the counter. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The line of scrimmage
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
brings up 3rd down and 5.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Mitchell up the middle. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Deshaun
Working
Elliott
quickly
there
here.
on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Looking for a
9.
pass on 2nd and short. Has it in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense up to the line
On the
fast.
play. And a Baltimore.
Jackson to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game.
31. Ravens 20.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team.
Covered by the
And he's
Steelers.
going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 43. Sending him on the dive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out.
17 yards.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.